clear the windscreen yet. So we've got the demister on. What do you reckon, babe? Nice and cold? So as soon as we get this vehicle started, we'll be on our way to Lithgow. Guys, we're actually going to go to the Lithgow range and we're going to put some rounds through the new LA105 in 6.5 Creedmoor and 308. So just looking at the target here at 200, guys, you can see that 5 shots is definitely under an inch. So Mrs. Ozzie is right on the money there, isn't she? So now we're going to go out to 800 where we're going to pop some balloons and have a bit of fun.
Spot on.
Okay guys, so here we are at the Lithgow factory in Lithgow, New South Wales. So it's a very old factory. It's been here for well over 100 years, and I'm really excited to take you inside and give you a bit of a look at the manufacturing process of the Lithgow LA101, 102 and 105 rifles. So what we're going to do is, once we've done that, guys, we're actually going to go to the Lithgow range and we're going to put some rounds through the new LA105 in 6.5 Creedmoor and 308. So let's go on, get inside and I'll show you around.
So we made something like 600,000 Enfield 303s over that period of time. During that time also we made Vickers machine guns, Bren guns, and then it wasn't until around about 1959 that there was a technology change. Okay, so they went to the 7.62 caliber and also SLR self-loading rifle.
And look who I found, guys. It's Richard, and he does actually work.
Be serious with me. I can't be serious.
It's amazing, guys, when you walk through this factory, because there's so much history here. You see the old steel posts and they're still in pretty much the original condition. And the factory just has so much history about it. It's just amazing to walk through this.
My name's David Forbes. I'm the Continuous Improvement Manager. We have a long history of family tradition here. In the picture here you can see my grandfather. This was taken about 1930. My grandfather came out here initially to paint the Harbour Bridge. After painting the Harbour Bridge, he ended up here at Lithgow painting rifles.
Okay guys, so this part is the tool room of the factory, and everything gets made here by hand on the machinery behind us. So all the parts for, like, you know, your LA101, LA102, everything gets originally machined here. So the barrels are the only thing that get made on a complete separate machine, but everything else here, I'm told, is made, you know, by hand with the different machinery here. So now, guys, we're on the manufacturing level, and this is where the firearms are made. We've got the military section behind us here, and then up this other end we've actually got the civil part where they make the LA101 and the LA102, and of course the LA105.
So pretty much everything that we manufacture down in production gets measured. Okay, some of the components that we manufacture have very tight tolerances. The machines you're looking at here basically work 2 shifts, pretty much. We work to 5 microns. Now, to give you a bit of an idea how small 5 microns is, thickness, that bit of paper is 100 microns. These machines can measure to 5 microns.
So when we first get the barrel blanks, guys, they just come as a hunk of steel like so, and then they just use the lathe and then they just chamfer both ends off. So then what happens now, guys, is the blank, once it's shaped, it gets drilled and reamed, and then just over here is the next stage of what it looks like. So we'll get the camera to come around here and you can actually see through. So once the barrel is honed, it's obviously quality inspected, and they've actually got a camera and light going up the entire amount of the barrel to look for any imperfections. And then after it's inspected, they demagnetise the actual barrel. So this is one of their latest CNC machines where they actually do the chambering of the civilian barrels. So this part here, it's going to be a little bit hard to see, guys, because there's a bit of gunk on the inside of the actual glass from water and stuff. But there is a cold hammer forged steel process happening, so it's more to the right hand side of the screen there, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of those actual hammers moving. Now they're not moving very far, there's probably only a couple of centimetres of movement, not a lot at all, but it certainly does the job. Okay, so just here we've got after the cold hammer forged steel process, so you can see how much thinner the barrel is from the process, and also we've got the actual rifling complete internally here, so really nice. Like, it just comes up really nice. So we'll try to get on the camera if we can. We'll put it up and see if you can actually see the rifling. So this part here, guys, we're looking at is once the bolts for the LA101 and LA102, they come out of the CNC machine and then they're deburred, and basically any imperfections are identified and removed. So this part here is where the barrel action gets laser engraved, so you can see that process happening just here. And then what happens after that is you actually get everything assembled, and you can see that it's assembled by hand. We've got these technicians here that are putting the rifles together by hand and then actually testing the different parts, just making sure that everything functions correctly. So I'll just let you watch a couple of these clips here, guys, and then we'll move on. So this part here is obviously the Cerakoting, and as you can see, it's finally done, and qualified painters Cerakote it, and it just looks really nice, the end product. So I hope you enjoyed the quick visit of the factory there, guys. There's some things that we can't show you, obviously, but let's get out the range now and have a look at the brand new LA105. Alright, guys, so I'm here with Jason from Lithgow. Mate, it's been a while. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too, mate.
So we've got the brand new LA105 here. I thought I'd just hand it over to you to run the viewers through the specs on it.
Yeah, okay. No worries. Well, it's built around a 102 receiver.
Yep.
So we haven't really changed the receiver at all. Obviously, it's running a KRG X-ray stock.
Yep.
And therefore running that stock with a double stack magazine in there.
Yep.
So it's a little bit different inside.
Yep.
We've removed the magazine well that the current 102's got.
Yep.
The other predominant differences are much larger barrel, 24 inch, heavier profile barrel. It's a, I guess it's a medium heavy varmint sort of profile. In the 6.5 Creedmoor, we're doing an 8 twist. Barrel. In the 308, it's a 10 twist barrel.
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit different from the 102 there. Muzzle brake on this is standard.
It's 5.8 by 24, isn't it?
Yeah, running 5.8 by 24 on both calibers. So it obviously threads on and is clamped in place by a screw there. The rail, top rail, it's a 20-minute of angle rail. Stands in the
Give
box.
people that little bit extra.
Yeah, certainly out to the range that we're shooting today. Sort of helpful and further on. Really, the only other probably major difference is really the stock and the magazine, just running that chassis system.
So trigger still single stage like the 102s?
Still a single stage, fully adjustable trigger. So it's adjustable for over travel, sear engagement, and force. So yeah, essentially a match trigger on the gun out of the box.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well mate, we won't take up any more of your time because we're going to put some rounds down range. Thanks again, mate. Cheers. So guys, some sighting in here at 100, and we've just put a couple of 5-round groups through. We had a couple of flyers by the look of it there, but we've had 3 shots straight in, under the little pinky thumbnail there, so I don't have calipers to measure exactly, but definitely capable of some decent accuracy. So all we're doing is just lying prone here, so we're not off a bench or anything like that. And then, we've just had a couple of different groups where we've sighted in and made some adjustments, and it seems pretty promising so far. So just looking at the target here at 200, guys, you can see that 5 shots is definitely under an inch. So Mrs. Ozzie is right on the money there, isn't she? So now we're going to go out to 800, where we're going to pop some balloons and have a bit of fun.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
So, and left 0.1. Impact. Spot on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah.
Those ones that I'm missing.
Spot already, top left, send it.
Got it.
Top left footed, yeah.
Send it.
Beauty.
Alright guys, we're going to wrap up. Now look, my thoughts on the LA105 is to be expected. The rifles simply shoot just like the LA102s. This new chassis and just the overall system is really comfortable to shoot out there at long range. As you've seen, accuracy is fairly good. There's nothing wrong with these rifles whatsoever. They shoot right on the money. Out there at 800, popping those balloons with, crosswind changing from left to right was honestly not even hard, using the 6.5 caliber especially. Anyhow guys, we won't waffle on any longer. Big thanks to Lithgow for their personal invite to come down and trial the LA105. It's going to be really exciting to see them hit the market.